What's good in the hood, everybody? Happy Monday. It's January 6th, 2025, and it's time to get to it. This year, I'm ditching that traditional bullshit, the New Year's resolution. Instead, I'm focusing on four key areas each quarter. All right, I'm all about branding myself, okay? As a marketing guru, I've helped countless brands, artists, singers, dancers, rappers, law firms, physical therapy offices, you name it, I've done it. I've built successful marketing campaigns for restaurants, bars, retail stores, even micro influencers and film companies. But guess what? I haven't been practicing what the fuck I've been preaching. This year, I'm finally putting myself front and fucking center. I'm focusing on marketing my own marketing and social media management skills. How about that? Growing this podcast through engaging in real ass conversations, stepping up my acting game with more auditions and recording more monologues, building my own micro influencer brand and partnership. I have a following on Instagram. I think 13K on Facebook. And to people, that's like, that's not a lot. But there are people with less followers than I have that are making millions off of branding partnerships. And I am literally helping them do that as a marketing strategist and branding strategist. However, I haven't been doing it for myself. Like, duh. What did Jay-Z say? Dumbo. Right. So I'm going to be focusing on that. I'm also going to be promoting my upcoming book release. I'm not going to give you any information right now, but I got 2 books coming out in April. I'm hoping that the release will be on my birthday. And they will be audibles. So get ready. One of them is going to be, about self-awareness, self-improvement, those type of things. And the other one is going to be spicy fiction, baby. I'm getting back to the roots. But anyway, those are going to be my four focuses. Now, I'm not going to stop after the first quarter. The purpose of focusing on those, the first quarter, is so that I can build the foundation. And then I'll continue to build on that throughout the year. And then in the second quarter, I can pull 4 more things up that will complement these things and focus on those. So that's my strategy for 2025. No more, bullshitting. I've learned that I realize that you have to stop letting people hire you for a job within their company that you can offer as your own business. Okay. Now, keeping it moving, I'm also going to be focusing on throughout the year these 2 things. I just wanted to say I'm going to be focused on stocks. Something I don't know a lot about, something I'm definitely going to get into. My son is Gray, he's a day trader. So I'll be getting, information from him, and making sure that he focuses on getting his podcast together because, there's people out here like me who need to know about stocks and trading and all that stuff. And he's a great person to get that information from. Again, stop letting people employ you in their business for a position that you can offer as your own business. Like, quit playing. Let's keep moving. All right. So beyond quarter 4, I'm also prioritizing saving more money, investing in property. I'm a realtor. I need to be doing much, much more when it comes to investing and, not flipping all of the above. I'm a stager. Why am I not, buying, flipping, staging my own properties, recording that and dropping it on Tubi myself? Let's think about it. But don't worry, guess what? I am. See you in 2025, baby. All right. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, too. Now, I'm also going to be deepening my journaling practice. I gave all my daughters, both of my daughters, just this year. I have one here for my son that I need to get to him and my daughter-in-law. But that is what I'm going to start doing. I'm also going to give a journal to my ex-husband. And, I feel like everybody should journal. Friends that I'm going to give journals to. So I feel like people need to start journaling because you can reflect a lot better on life when you're writing it down sometimes. So that was part of my Christmas gifts to everybody this year. So that I'll be prioritizing as well. And let's see. And most importantly, I do want to say this, repairing any unintentional damage that I may have caused my children during their upbringing. Now, don't get me wrong. I was a great mama, but being a great mama don't mean you did everything right. Okay, let's be honest. We all mess up. There are all small things, big things, ways things could have been handled, a lot of things could have been made differently. If you go back and reflect on there's a lot of things that you could have changed. And a lot of people like, I don't have no regrets. I think that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, saying that you don't have a regret, I regret hurting somebody if I've hurt somebody before. I do. Absolutely. And if I could go back and handle that situation differently, especially if I was in the wrong, I have to go back and do that. I don't understand that don't regret thing. I think, some things you don't regret doing, some bad choices, but when those bad choices or decisions may have hurt or damaged somebody in some type of way, then I think that the fact that you say you don't regret that is crazy business. But anyway, that's another thing I think we need to, let go. But that is something that I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that they, know these things. It's important to repair those unintentional damage, and not just with your kids, but that's my focus this year. That's my focus this year is my children. Because, my kids are all grown, but it's never too late to apologize and heal any parts of a relationship. Even if you guys are great today, just because you're great today doesn't mean that things have been repaired. And it's okay to repair them and get back to it. Not saying that everything that any parent has done, please believe, some shit out here that been done, you might not be able to come back from that. You can be forgiven, but never forgot. You see what I'm saying? So there are certain things that are different, but I don't feel that anyway that I've had that type of situation with me and my children, but I do know that is my focus. And we're great. But again, just because we're great doesn't mean things have not affected them in certain ways that we didn't even realize at the time. We need to go back and repair right now. So that's my focus in regards to my children. That is in those things that I've just named: the saving money, the investing in property, the stocks, the deepening the journal practice, and repairing the relationship or any damage or anything that I've had with my children that they feel that, maybe mama, that hurt me. And I probably didn't know it because, mama was mama. Life was life. And I'm sure that reflected in some way, shape, form, or fashion to my children, which is not always a good thing. We reflect back on our lives as kids. We can see moments where, our parents may have been hurting and going through it, but because of their hurting and going through it, they may not have realized that they were hurting and going through us at the same time. That's what I feel in regards to that. Those are my focuses for the entire year. This year is just like journaling will be constant companion. I'm going to keep it with me at all times. It's going to be helping me track my progress and reflect on my journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to journal what I talked about today. And next month, if I go back and read today and I realize I haven't done anything that I said, I'm going to check myself. I'm going to get on top of those things. And I'm also going to journal happy, beautiful moments in life, which is the reason why I'm going to make more of them. You see what I'm saying? So, those are just the things that I wanted to talk about today. Quick morning session at 7:24 a.m. It's time for me to get up, get ready, and get it popping. So thanks for chilling with me this morning. I hope this inspires you to create your own 2025 refocus plan. Let's make it a fantastic year. Even though Orange is on his way back in, we're going to still make it a fantastic year. Focus on your focus. Namaste.